Have you ever wondered how much time you have left after you turn 70? As the years go by, every moment becomes more precious, and your body starts sending signals about how much longer it can keep going. But what if I told you that 7 scientifically proven signs could predict how long you'll live after 70? These signs aren't just guesses. They're based on real patterns that researchers have observed in people who live long, healthy lives. In this video, I'm going to share these powerful signs with you. You'll learn exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle to gauge how much longer you might live. And more importantly, what changes you can make right now to maximize your chances of living a longer, healthier life. You don't want to miss these key insights. They could make all the difference in how you approach your health moving forward. By the end of this video, you'll know how things like your walking speed, grip strength, sleep quality, and even the strength of your social connections can determine your future health. We'll discuss what you can do today to boost your well-being, strengthen your body, and help you remain independent as you age. If you've ever wondered how to improve your quality of life as you grow older, or even just want to know how to live your best life past 70, then this video is for you. Stick with us to learn the secrets to a longer, healthier, and more vibrant future. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Sign 1. Your walking speed. When most people consider the key indicators of longevity, they typically think about factors like genetics, diet, or medical history. While these elements undeniably play a crucial role in shaping our future, there's another indicator, one that's often overlooked, yet undeniably powerful, that can give us invaluable insight into how long we might live after 70, your walking speed. It might sound trivial at first, but the pace at which you walk holds far more significance than you might imagine. It's not just about getting from one place to another. It's a reflection of your health, vitality, and even your future. The research is clear. Older adults who maintain a steady, moderate to brisk walking pace tend to enjoy longer lives and a higher quality of life. This simple yet profound act can provide a window into your overall health and resilience, revealing truths about your strength, endurance, and even mental sharpness. As time passes, we often notice small shifts in the way we move. Our joints may creak a little more, our steps may become slower, and we may find ourselves resting more often. But what does that mean? Walking speed isn't just about how quickly we can put one foot in front of the other. It's a powerful measure of our muscle strength, joint health, cardiovascular fitness, and even cognitive function. How fast you walk often speaks to how well your body is aging. It's as if your legs are quietly telling the story of how well your body has been cared for, and how much it still has to give. To make this more tangible, think of 2 people, Mike and Tony. Both are 72 years old, and both have lived long and full lives. Mike, however, has always made it a priority to walk every day. He has an effortless stride, his posture is upright, and he moves with purpose and confidence. Whether he's walking down the street, climbing stairs, or joining his friends for a brisk walk, he's always on the move without hesitation. Mike's walking speed isn't just a testament to his muscle strength. It speaks to his heart health, his mental clarity, and his general well-being. Walking doesn't tire him. In fact, it energizes him. Tony, on the other hand, has experienced a gradual decline. Years ago, he was active and always on the go, but recently, he's noticed that his steps have slowed. His once confident pace is now a shuffle, with short, uneven steps that often leave him out of breath. He takes longer breaks when walking moderate distances, and stairs have become his nemesis. Tony is no longer able to keep up with his friends, and even finds himself needing extra time to recover after simple tasks. His gait has become unsteady, and on more than one occasion, he's caught himself losing his balance. While Mike's walking speed shows that his body is still working efficiently, Tony's slower pace is a concerning sign that his body may not be functioning at its best anymore. But this isn't just about age, it's about health. A slower walking speed can be a red flag for deeper health concerns. It could be a sign of weak muscles, poor circulation, joint stiffness, or even more serious issues like early stages of dementia or Parkinson's disease. It's important to understand that when our legs grow weaker, it's not just our ability to walk that's affected. Our entire body stability is compromised. The less active we are, the more strength we lose, and that cycle can quickly spiral into overall health decline. Here's the thing, we don't have to just accept a slowing pace. Walking speed is something you can actively work on and improve. If you've noticed that you've started to slow down, don't let it become the norm. Take it as an opportunity to take action, to improve and protect the gift of movement. Start by incorporating more movement into your life, even if it's just a few short walks around your home or neighborhood. Don't let your legs carry you only when necessary. Give them the chance to stretch, strengthen, and carry you in ways that are full of life. Strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines are all powerful tools to preserve mobility and maintain independence. Simple, intentional actions like choosing stairs over elevators, standing and stretching now and then, or doing leg exercises can make a world of difference. I've seen firsthand how small, consistent efforts can make a significant impact. These actions don't just improve your ability to walk, they improve your entire quality of life. They give you a sense of control over your health, and with every step, you're telling your body, I'm not done yet. Ultimately, the way you walk through life, literally, can say a lot about how long you'll continue to move. Pay attention to your walking speed. It's more than just a measure of your mobility. It's a powerful reflection of your overall well-being. So take care of yourself. Keep moving. Keep striving. The steps you take today will shape your future in ways you can't always predict, but you have the power to make them strong, steady, and full of life. Sign 2. Your grip strength. It may surprise you, but the strength of your handshake could reveal far more about your future health than you could ever imagine. It's not just a casual gesture of politeness. It's a powerful signal from your body that speaks volumes about your overall vitality. Research, backed by scientific evidence, has consistently shown that grip strength is one of the most dependable indicators of your health, especially as you age. The strength of your grip is so telling that it has become a key measure of your physical well-being. A firm, confident handshake isn't just a sign of good manners. It's an indication of muscle mass, strong circulation, and a properly functioning nervous system, all of which are essential for remaining active and independent in your later years. But when your grip weakens, it's a red flag. Your muscles may be deteriorating, and your body may be signaling a decline in strength and resilience. And when that happens, a host of chronic conditions, like cardiovascular disease and mobility issues, could be on the horizon. Take Brian, for instance. At 80, he's someone who truly embodies the concept of aging gracefully. He has always prided himself on a firm handshake, a symbol of his dedication to an active lifestyle. He doesn't just sit back and let age dictate his health. Brian is someone who takes pride in the small daily efforts, light weightlifting, regular walks, and physical activities that engage his muscles and keep him strong. He has never had trouble opening jars, carrying grocery bags, or lifting things around the house. Every task that requires strength and grip has always come easily to him, a quiet testament to his careful attention to staying fit. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But then there's Kevin. Kevin is also 80, but unlike Brian, he started to notice small, nagging changes. At first, it was just a bit of frustration trying to open a bottle of water, or feeling like his grip wasn't as steady as it once was when holding his briefcase. He ignored it, assuming it was just part of the inevitable aging process. But what Kevin didn't realize was that these seemingly minor struggles were an alarming sign. His weakening grip was a reflection of his gradual muscle loss, something that, if left unchecked, could lead to far worse consequences, frailty, an increased risk of falls, and even a shortened lifespan. Kevin had let his grip strength slip away without realizing how much it mattered for his long-term health. Your hands, those everyday tools we often take for granted, are more than just mechanisms for grasping objects. They are mirrors reflecting the strength, or weakness, of your entire body's muscle health. When your grip begins to fade, other muscle groups are likely following suit. And the longer you allow muscle loss to progress, the harder it will be to maintain your independence, your mobility, and your ability to recover from injuries. It's not just about gripping objects. It's about your ability to grip life itself. But here's the silver lining. Muscle loss doesn't have to be the end of the story. It's not irreversible. You can reclaim your strength at any stage of life. It's never too late to take action, and the best part is that rebuilding your strength doesn't have to be a daunting task. Simple exercises, like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or doing wrist curls, can work wonders in restoring and maintaining grip strength. Light weights and even activities you already enjoy, gardening, yoga, or those daily household tasks that involve grasping and lifting, can all help engage your muscles and keep them strong. The key is consistency. Small, steady efforts every day can add up to remarkable results over time. So, I challenge you, right now, take a moment to test your grip. How does your handshake feel today? Does it feel as firm and confident as it did a few years ago? Are everyday tasks, the ones you once performed effortlessly, beginning to feel like more of a struggle? If the answer is yes, don't let those changes pass by without notice. Your grip today is the foundation for the strength you'll rely on tomorrow. Don't wait for it to get worse. Take charge now. Reclaim your strength, protect your independence, and take the steps that will ensure you continue to live life fully, with the strength and vitality you deserve. Your future self will thank you for it. Sign 3. Your ability to stand on one leg. Balance. It's something we rarely think about until it starts to slip away from us. For many of us, we take for granted the simple act of standing upright, without realizing that our balance is intricately tied to every part of our lives. Our health, our independence, and yes, even how long we'll be around. Too often, we focus on strength, flexibility, or endurance as the key indicators of a healthy, active life. But balance, surprisingly, plays one of the most crucial roles in determining how well we age. It's something so fundamental that it's easy to overlook, but when we lose it, the consequences are far-reaching. Research has consistently shown that something as simple as the ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds can be an extremely telling predictor of overall lifespan and well-being. It's a sobering thought, but it's true. If you struggle to stand on one leg, you're at a significantly higher risk for falls, fractures, and even cognitive decline. Yes, that's right. Balance isn't just about not tripping. It's about protecting your body and mind from the dangers of getting older. The unfortunate reality is that falls become more than just a physical setback. They can rob you of your independence, your mobility, and even your dignity. But those who maintain good balance well into their later years, despite the inevitable wear and tear of time, tend to live longer, healthier lives. Ones that are far more independent and full of the simple joys that aging should bring. Take a moment to reflect on two women, Lisa and Rachel, both in their early 70s. These two women are, in many ways, the embodiment of how different choices can impact our lives in ways we might not even realize until much later. Lisa has always prioritized her health. She's diligent in her daily walks, practices yoga religiously, and incorporates balance exercises into her routine. When Lisa stands on one leg, she does it effortlessly, her posture steady and unwavering. It's not a rare skill she's mastered. It's simply the product of a lifestyle rooted in care and self-respect. Then there's Rachel. Rachel hasn't been as mindful of her health over the years, and when she tries the same balance test, she struggles immediately. Her body wobbles, and she's forced to grip onto the nearest chair for stability. It might seem insignificant at first, a small lapse in balance that many would dismiss as just another part of aging. But this is where the deeper truth lies. Rachel's imbalance is not a trivial matter. It's a red flag. It's a clear sign of something deeper happening inside her body. It speaks to weakening muscles, a slower nervous system, and perhaps even a decline in her brain function. It's a warning sign that should not be ignored. We might not like to admit it, but balance, or the lack of it, can be one of the earliest indicators that our bodies are starting to lose their grip, literally and figuratively, on the very things that sustain us. And here's the hard truth. A single fall can change everything. For older adults, the consequences of a fall can be far more severe than we might realize. It can lead to long-term mobility issues, hospitalization, and even the painful loss of independence. As we age, we may not bounce back as quickly as we once did. That's why the act of standing on one leg, simple as it may seem, holds more weight than we give it credit for. It's not just a test of physical stability. It's a test of your body's ability to sustain you for years to come. It's a reminder that balance matters, that you matter, and that your future is worth protecting. But why does balance decline as we get older? It's not just about age. Yes, changes in our muscles, joints, and inner ear can play a part. But so much of it is shaped by how we live our lives. A sedentary lifestyle, a lack of core strength, and even certain medications can tip the scales in favor of imbalance. The good news? Balance isn't something you have to simply accept losing. It's something that can be regained and even improved. You have the power to change your trajectory with just a few minutes of practice a day. It's not too late. If you've noticed yourself becoming more unsteady, perhaps feeling a little wobbly when turning quickly, or relying more on walls and furniture for support, it's time to take action. Don't wait for it to get worse. Simple exercises, such as standing on one leg for 10 to 15 seconds, walking in a straight line heel to toe, or trying gentle exercises like Tai Chi or yoga, can make an extraordinary difference. They're not just physical exercises, they're investments in your future, in your ability to walk with confidence, to move with purpose, and to maintain your independence. So, let me challenge you right now. Stand up. Lift one foot off the ground and see if you can hold that position for just 10 seconds. Be honest with yourself. Can you do it? Or do you feel your balance starts to falter? If it's difficult, don't be discouraged. This is where it begins. Don't ignore it. The earlier you start, the better you will be at safeguarding your body and mind against the inevitable changes that come with age. It's a small effort that will pay off in ways you can't yet imagine. You don't have to let age dictate your limitations. You can take control, one leg at a time. Balance is about so much more than standing on one foot. It's about standing tall in life, with the assurance that you're doing everything you can to protect the most precious thing you have, your independence. And let me tell you, that's worth every ounce of effort. So, take a stand, for yourself, for your future, and for the beautiful independent life you still have ahead of you. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. When it comes to your health, sleep isn't just a luxury or a moment of rest. It's a profound pillar of your overall well-being, a cornerstone that holds the power to either nourish or diminish your vitality. Sleep is not simply about feeling rested when you wake up. It's a life-changing process, one that enables your body to heal, repair, and recharge for the challenges of the day ahead. The quality of your sleep impacts your very essence, from how your body repairs its damaged cells, to how it regulates hormones and fortifies your immune system, giving you the strength to face whatever life throws your way. For those of us who are aging, sleep becomes even more critical. It's during these precious hours that the brain clears toxins and processes memories, helping to preserve not just our mental sharpness but the foundation of who we are. If you think sleep is just about taking a break from your busy life, think again. It's your life force in motion. Scientific studies have repeatedly shown the undeniable connection between sleep quality and longevity, especially for those over the age of 70. People who enjoy consistent, deep sleep tend to have a more vibrant, long-lasting life, free from the debilitating diseases that can so often accompany aging. On the flip side, those who grapple with poor sleep patterns who toss and turn through the night, risk inviting a host of health problems. These include cognitive decline, heart disease, and a weakened immune system that leaves them more vulnerable to illness. The effects can be silent at first, but over time, they can wreak havoc on your body, affecting everything from your energy levels to your emotional well-being. Let me take you into the lives of two men, Mark and Jeff, both in their mid-70s, yet their experiences with sleep could not be more different. Mark has been steadfast in maintaining a healthy sleep routine for years. Every night, without fail, he goes to bed at the same time, and he sleeps for about 7 hours. He wakes up feeling refreshed, ready to greet the day with energy and purpose. It's not just the sleep that makes him feel good. It's the rhythm his body follows, the natural flow that allows his organs to function like a well-oiled machine. He remains active, mentally sharp, and feels deeply connected to life's little joys. His mind is clear, his heart is strong, and he radiates a vitality that defies his years. His body has learned to trust the rhythms of sleep, and in return, it rewards him with the most precious gift, health. Then there's Jeff. For years, Jeff has struggled with sleep. His nights are often filled with frustration as he tosses and turns, frequently waking up, sometimes unable to fall back asleep. A good night's sleep for Jeff is a rare occurrence. Sometimes, he barely gets 5 hours. Over time, his lack of rest begins to take its toll. His mind grows foggy, making it hard to focus or remember things. He feels irritable and fatigued, and often struggles to muster the energy he once had. His blood pressure fluctuates, a constant reminder of his body's strain, and his immune system weakens, leaving him more vulnerable to illness. At first, Jeff brushes off these symptoms, telling himself they're just part of growing older, but deep down, he knows something isn't quite right. His body is sending him a clear message that he can't afford to ignore. Sleep deprivation is taking a dangerous toll on his health. If you're reading this and find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, struggling to fall asleep, or feeling drained despite spending hours in bed, I urge you not to brush it off. Your body is trying to tell you something. It may seem like a small inconvenience, but poor sleep is a red flag, a warning sign that something in your life isn't quite right. Sleep disturbances can be caused by many factors, such as high stress levels, poor dietary choices, or a sedentary lifestyle. Even underlying health issues, like sleep apnea, can be at play. If left unchecked, these issues not only impact your health today but also accelerate the aging process, robbing you of the precious years you deserve. The good news is that there's hope. You have the power to improve your sleep quality and, in turn, your overall health with some simple yet effective changes. It starts with taking control of your nighttime habits. Consider reducing your screen time before bed. Those late-night scrolls through your phone or binge-watching shows only interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Create a peaceful, relaxing nighttime routine. Whether it's reading a book, meditating, or simply unwinding with some calming music, these small rituals tell your body it's time to let go of the day's stress. Try exposing yourself to natural sunlight in the morning, which can help regulate your circadian rhythm, signaling to your body that it's time to rise. And be mindful of what you eat and drink before bed. Avoiding heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol can make a world of difference in the quality of your sleep. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Sometimes, it's the smallest changes that can bring about the biggest improvements. Consider adjusting your bedroom environment. A cooler, darker space can work wonders for your sleep quality. The temperature, the light, and even the sound can either help you fall into a peaceful slumber or disrupt it entirely. Remember, sleep is not just about resting your body. It's about giving your body the sacred time it needs to restore, repair, and renew itself. If your sleep patterns have changed in recent years, or if you're waking up feeling more exhausted than when you went to bed, it's time to make a change. I'm not just talking about a quick fix. I'm talking about making sleep a priority in your life. Your future health, your mental clarity, and your overall vitality depend on how well you care for yourself today. Starting with the way you sleep. You have the power to make these changes and reclaim the energy, joy, and health that you deserve. Don't wait until it's too late. Take action now, and sleep your way to a brighter, healthier future. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. As we age, the way we approach food becomes far more than just a matter of taste or routine. It becomes a powerful reflection of our overall health and vitality. After the age of 70, the importance of maintaining a healthy appetite and eating habits can't be overstated. The food we consume isn't just fuel. It's the foundation that keeps our bodies strong, our immune systems resilient, and our energy levels steady. When we nourish ourselves properly, we allow our muscles to thrive, our metabolism to stay active, and our minds to remain sharp. On the other hand, if we neglect our nutrition or lose interest in eating, it could be a sign that something deeper is going wrong in our bodies. And that, my friends, is not just a minor issue. It's a red flag that could lead to accelerating aging and serious health complications. Take, for instance, two women, Emily and Karen, both 73 years old. Emily, who has always adored food, still relishes the act of cooking and enjoys creating nutritious, balanced meals. She carefully selects fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, ensuring her body gets the nourishment it craves. Her love for food is not just about taste, it's about honoring her body, and it shows in her daily life. She eagerly anticipates mealtimes, maintains a healthy weight, and feels energized from morning to night. This steady and thoughtful nourishment fuels her muscles, metabolism, and mental clarity. Emily's health is not a stroke of luck. It's the result of consistently prioritizing her nutrition and well-being. She has been able to maintain her independence and continue enjoying life with energy and joy. Now, contrast this with Karen. Over the past year, Karen has seen her eating habits shift dramatically. Meals have become less important to her, and she frequently skips them altogether. She no longer has the same appetite she once did and finds herself reaching for processed snacks, rather than preparing balanced, nourishing meals. Without even realizing it, she's lost weight and feels tired all the time. The change in her appetite isn't just a passing phase, it's a worrying symptom that could point to a deeper issue. What Karen doesn't know is that this change is robbing her body of essential nutrients, and if it continues, it could lead to muscle loss, weaker bones, and a slower metabolism. Her immune system could become compromised, leaving her more vulnerable to illnesses and accidents. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. This could have lasting consequences for her health and her future independence. A diminished appetite in older adults can stem from a variety of factors: changes in metabolism, hormonal shifts, digestive problems, medication side effects, or even the early signs of cognitive decline. When the body isn't getting enough fuel, it begins to break down muscles for energy, which weakens the body and increases the risk of falls. This decline in physical strength makes it harder to bounce back from illness or injury, prolonging recovery times and leaving the body vulnerable. Worse yet, poor nutrition affects brain function, contributing to memory problems, diminished mental clarity, and an overall decline in cognitive abilities. If you've noticed a change in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full faster, losing interest in food, experiencing unexplained weight loss, or simply feeling too tired to prepare meals, it's time to take a step back and assess your health. These aren't just minor changes. They are signals from your body that shouldn't be ignored. Eating well in your 70s and beyond is not just about quelling your hunger. It's about giving your body what it needs to stay strong, active, and resilient. It's about making the conscious choice to prioritize yourself. Consider filling your plate with nutrient-dense foods, lean proteins, fiber-rich vegetables, healthy fats, and whole grains. Keep yourself hydrated, too, as dehydration can often suppress your appetite and leave you feeling drained. Meal times don't have to feel like a chore. Share meals with loved ones, try new recipes that excite you, and adjust portion sizes to meet your needs without overwhelming you. The joy of eating should still be there, even as you age, There is beauty in the simple act of nourishing yourself. Above all, listen to your body. If you're noticing a significant change in your appetite or if you're losing weight without any intention, please, don't hesitate to consult with a healthcare professional. These changes are not something to brush off. They are crucial messages from your body. Remember, how you eat today will directly influence how strong, active, and independent you'll be in the years ahead. So, let's honor that. Let's choose nourishment, energy, and health for ourselves and for the life we still have to live. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. As we grow older, the way we manage stress becomes one of the most telling indicators of our overall health and longevity. After the age of 70, stress is no longer just a fleeting emotional burden. Its effects begin to carve deep marks on both our physical and mental well-being. Stress can be insidious, creeping into our lives with quiet persistence, but its toll is undeniable. It wears down our bodies, leaving them vulnerable to an array of health problems. Stress is like an unseen enemy that quietly damages the immune system, leaving us more susceptible to infections and illnesses. It's more than just an emotional weight. It raises blood pressure, increases the risk of heart disease and stroke, and accelerates aging by boosting inflammation, harming cells, and inevitably shortening our lives. What breaks my heart, and what I've seen in those around me, is how often people allow stress to dominate their lives, robbing them of their vitality. I've seen it happen, and it pains me every time. But what's even more remarkable is how others, those who have learned to handle stress with grace and resilience, seem to bloom with age. They maintain an active lifestyle, keeping their bodies in motion. Their minds stay sharp, vibrant, and full of curiosity, and their lives seem richer and more fulfilling even in their later years. I truly believe that a calm, focused mind isn't just a luxury. It's the secret ingredient to living a long, healthy life. These people, in my eyes, have unlocked the secret to aging gracefully. They've learned the art of maintaining peace, even in the face of life's most demanding challenges. They don't let problems swallow them whole. Instead, they focus on solutions, adapting to whatever comes their way, which plays a huge role in their health as they age. Imagine, if you will, two men, Alex and Daniel, both 75 years old. They both face the same harsh realities of life: unexpected medical bills, health concerns, family drama, and the ups and downs of aging. But the difference between them is striking. Alex, despite all the hardships, has found a way to stay calm, to breathe through the storm. He's learned how to let go of things he can't control, and how to approach life with a resilience that most people can only dream of. His stress management is truly something to admire. He walks daily, he meditates, and he stays deeply connected to the people who matter most in his life. He lets go of his worries, and as a result, his quality of life is immeasurably better. His body responds with strength, his mind with clarity, and his heart with peace. But then there's Daniel. Oh, Daniel. I see so much of myself in him, and I feel the pain of it. Daniel allows every challenge to overwhelm him, even the smallest of setbacks. He loses sleep over imagined problems, constantly replays negative thoughts in his mind, and lets his anxieties run wild. It's as though his body is constantly fighting an invisible battle. His blood pressure stays high, his sleep is poor, and his emotional state, well, it's draining. I can't help but think that if only he would take a moment to breathe, to let the stress go, things might be so different. Stress consumes him, and his body pays the price for it. What I want to impress upon you is this: stress doesn't just take a mental toll, it destroys the very foundation of your health. The consequences are not merely psychological, they are physically profound. Research after research shows how chronic stress leads to inflammation, which is a direct culprit behind some of the most devastating diseases of aging: Alzheimer's, heart disease, diabetes, and more. Stress wears down your immune system, and when that happens, it's not just a cold you're fighting anymore. It's your body's ability to heal, to recover, to stay strong. But here's the glimmer of hope. Managing stress is not something reserved for the young. It's a skill that can be learned at any age, and I believe it is a gift you can give yourself as you grow older. I've seen it happen. People who transform their lives by simply incorporating small, manageable practices into their daily routines. Meditation, deep breathing, and physical activity. These are not just wellness trends, they are lifelines. And let's not forget the power of laughter, something so often overlooked in our busy, chaotic lives. Sharing moments of joy with friends and family, and keeping those connections alive, can work wonders in reducing the weight of stress. Having someone to talk to vent with, to share your worries and laugh with, that's not just comfort, it's medicine. So, I urge you to ask yourself, how are you handling stress in your life? Are you letting it dominate you, or are you choosing to embrace a more peaceful, solution-focused approach? Your ability to manage stress is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself as you age. It's the key to aging with dignity, health, and happiness. Remember, you don't have to face this journey alone. Reach out, take a deep breath, and know that you are capable of handling anything that comes your way. Sign 7. Your social connections. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The importance of your social connections cannot be overstated. These ties are often the silent, yet most powerful forces that determine how well we age and whether we thrive or simply survive in our later years. As we enter our 70s and beyond, the strength and depth of the relationships we maintain become one of the most telling signs of our overall health and longevity. Research has proven time and time again that those who nurture meaningful relationships, whether with close friends, family, or the community, tend to live longer, healthier, and far more fulfilling lives. These people often enjoy a sense of purpose and engagement that propels them through each day with vitality. Sadly, the opposite is also true. Loneliness and social isolation are not just emotionally painful, they can harm your health. It's heartbreaking to think that the absence of connection could increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and in some cases, even early death. How can we let something as precious as human connection slip away in our later years, when it matters most? Let's consider the stories of 2 women, Olivia and Grace, both 80 years old. Olivia is a shining example of someone who has always placed importance on nurturing her relationships. She reaches out to her childhood friends regularly, keeps her calendar full with weekly book club meetings, and joyfully volunteers at her local community center. She finds warmth in sharing meals with her neighbors, and nothing gives her more happiness than seeing her grandchildren's faces light up during their visits. Olivia's life is full of love, laughter, and human connection. Her relationships are her lifeblood, her source of strength. Her involvement with others fuels her desire to keep moving and to keep engaging with life. Her social connections contribute to her radiant well-being, mentally and physically. On the other hand, Grace's story is more tragic. Over the years, after the loss of her beloved spouse, Grace found it increasingly difficult to reach out to others. The pain of losing her partner was so overwhelming that she retreated into herself, letting go of the friendships and social activities that once brought her joy. Her children and grandchildren care deeply about her, but she can't bring herself to call them. She feels like a burden, afraid of imposing on their busy lives. This self-imposed isolation has only deepened her sadness and loneliness. The more withdrawn she becomes, the more her body and mind begin to suffer. She feels physically tired more often, her health slowly declines, and her once bright spirit begins to fade. Grace's heart breaks in solitude, and it's a painful reminder of how damaging isolation can truly be. The impact of human connection on our health is profound and undeniable. It's not just about having someone to share a cup of tea with, it's about feeling valued, understood, and supported. Engaging with others stimulates the brain, lowers stress levels, and even reduces inflammation in the body. The simple act of laughter shared with a friend can release endorphins that boost happiness and promote a sense of well-being. But when we isolate ourselves, Stress builds up, our immune system weakens, and our bodies age faster than they should. It's heartbreaking to think of how many people, like Grace, spend their later years feeling disconnected, believing that they are a burden or that they no longer have anything to offer. But we must resist that narrative. Every single one of us has something precious to give, even if it's just a smile or a listening ear. If you find yourself withdrawing, avoiding social activities, or hesitating to reach out to those you care about, it's time to make a change. You don't have to force yourself into overwhelming social situations or constantly surround yourself with people. What matters is the quality of your connections, not the quantity. Sometimes, all it takes is one deep, meaningful conversation to rekindle the spark of connection. Reconnect with an old friend, join a hobby group, volunteer for a cause close to your heart, or simply make a habit of checking in on family members. Even the smallest effort can have an extraordinary impact on your mental and emotional health. Relationships, when nurtured with intention and care, are the best medicine for our souls. They add years to our lives and life to our years. So, take that first step, reach out to someone. Call a friend, join a social gathering, or send a message to a loved one. Don't wait for others to come to you. You have the power to shape your own story of connection. Your future self will thank you for embracing this beautiful gift. Connection is not just a luxury. It's a vital part of living well and aging gracefully. Let the people in your life know how much they mean to you, and allow yourself to be loved and cherished in return. After all, we were never meant to walk this journey alone. As we wrap up, I want you to take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed today. From the power of human connection to the profound impact it has on our physical and emotional health, I hope you've gained a deeper understanding of the vital role relationships play as we age. What have you learned so far? What is one thing that stood out to you, something that you plan to bring into your own life moving forward? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please take a moment to comment below this video and share the one key takeaway that you will put into practice. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out on future content designed to help you live your best life. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, connection is the key to living a long, healthy, and fulfilling life.